Welcome back to my channel Meg Tales, where story comes alive. Where you get to listen to true Africa village stories. Stay tuned as I bring to you another interesting story. The Withered Soul. The morning sun in Ejiro village, Delta State, rose lazily over the rustling palm trees and golden cassava fields. In a small mud house roofed with rusted corrugated sheets lived Ejiro, the pride of the Okomagba family. Ejiro was the sixth of 8 children. She was beautiful in a way that drew whispers, skin the color of fresh roasted groundnuts, eyes bright like morning dew, and a mind as sharp as a cutlass. But beauty was not her greatest treasure, it was her discipline. In a village where many girls were lured away from their dreams by poverty and early pregnancies, Ejiro guarded herself like a sacred shrine. Her parents were poor farmers. They tilled the same land their ancestors had tilled, battling weeds, pests, and the unpredictable Niger Delta rains. Feeding 8 mouths was already a daily miracle. Sponsoring a child's education beyond primary school was almost impossible. But Ejiro was determined. She washed clothes for neighbors, hawked groundnuts in the market, helped with other people's farms, all to pay her secondary school fees. It was hard labor, but she kept her dignity. She had one dream: to become a doctor, not only to lift her family from poverty but to prove that a girl from Ejiro could rise to greatness without selling her body. By the grace of God, she finished secondary school, top of her class. When her admission letter to Delta State University finally came, her parents wept tears of joy. But university life was tougher than she imagined. Money was always short. Sometimes she paid her school fees late, attracting the attention of lecturers who hinted at help in exchange for her body. She refused. Even when hunger gnawed at her stomach and her textbooks were outdated, she held on to the values she had been raised with. In her 4th year, her friend Maureen invited her to a campus fellowship program. During the service, a prophecy came. "My daughter, the Lord says keep your virginity for 3 more years. A man is coming who will wipe away your tears and your family's shame. Temptation will come, don't fall." Ejiro took it to heart, but life had its snares. In her final year, she faced her biggest challenge. She needed money for her final project, school fees, and graduation expenses. Her parents, overjoyed that their daughter would soon become a doctor, sold their only piece of land. Her mother even sold her treasured wrappers and most of their harvest. Still, it wasn't enough. When Ejiro told Maureen her plight, Maureen smiled knowingly. "Don't worry. My brother Mike will help you. He's a good man. He'll give you more than you need." Ejiro was relieved. She spoke to Mike on the phone, and he seemed charming, warm voice, playful jokes. Soon, he invited her to his home. It was just the 2 of them that day. After sweet words and soft laughter, Mike told her he loved her. She had never been loved like that before. She let her guard down. That night, she gave him what she had guarded all her life. The next morning, Mike transferred 1 million Nigerian nairas to her account. She was shocked but grateful. Her fees were paid, her project was done, and she graduated, still holding on to her love for Mike. She even planned to take him to meet her parents. But the day after they agreed on the visit, Mike received a phone call, excused himself, and promised to come the next day. He never showed up. Calls went unanswered. Desperate, Ejiro went to his address, only to find nothing. Neighbors said no such person had ever lived there. 2 months later, Ejiro fell mysteriously ill. She went from hospital to hospital, every test came back normal, yet her body wasted away. Then she remembered the prophecy. The tears came hard. She told her parents about Mike, about Maureen, about everything. Her father's face turned to stone. Her mother wept until her wrapper was soaked. Before she could say Maureen's name aloud, Ejiro's voice faded. She took one last breath and slipped away. Ejiro village mourned her as the most brilliant girl they had ever known. A flower that had fought through storms but was plucked just before it could bloom. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more interesting Africa stories.